Today is the first official day of the 2017 Consumer Electronics Show. That's the biggest tech show of the year. And joining me now from the CNET booth in Las Vegas is Vanessa Hand Orellana. Thank you for joining us, Vanessa.
No problem. Good morning, Rena. You're right. The doors just opened about an hour ago here at CES, but we've at CNET already had some time to scope out the new trends. We've been here for 2 days, so I can kind of give you a brief rundown of what really stands out here at the show. Some of the trends we're seeing is just an evolution of a lot of the same products. A lot of TVs, gaming laptops, more drones, the automated cars, and the hubs for the home. And one of the standout drones, for example, was this Selfie drone. I don't know if you've seen it quite yet, but it follows you around. It's the hover camera Passport.
Oh, look at that. Very interesting. And what does it do? It takes selfies, huh?
Yeah. So it's this personal drone that follows you around. You don't need a photographer anymore. It follows you around and it can sense, so it won't run into you. The other thing, the cool thing is the blades are covered, so nothing will happen if it hits you by mistake, but it also folds into almost like a book. So we're seeing kind of the evolution of the Selfie. We haven't seen the end of it yet, and worst case, you can always control it with your phone. It does cost $600, so it's not going to be for everybody, but it's kind of cool to see how small the drones are getting these days.
I can understand at $600 why somebody will just stick with their selfie stick, but we also know that televisions are really big at CES. What can you tell us about the trend? Making them thinner?
Making them thinner, bigger, more pixels, but the real standout this year has been the W7 line for LG. It's hard to imagine, like you have to see it to believe it. It looks like a poster, it's that thin. It's 0.15 inches thick, or thin for that matter, and it's almost like a stack of coins. It looks like artwork on a wall. In fact, you can almost peel it like a poster because it's slightly flexible as well, and it's just really, really impressive. It has a sound bar on the bottom, but it doesn't have to be attached, so it goes completely flush against the wall. And again, it looks like art. I won't be buying it soon because it's probably going to be around $10,000, but
wow.
It is really, really cool to see.
It is very cool to see, and as much as we talk about the gadgets for adults, there are also things for kids. I love seeing the new stuff for kids. What's out there and making buzz?
Yeah, tech is not for adults anymore. It's also for kids. Fisher-Price just released the stationary bike specifically geared for kids 3 to 5. We're worried about our kids spending too much time on their screens and not enough time doing exercise, for example. So this is Fisher-Price's solution to too much screen time and not enough exercise. They're combining both into this stationary bike, the Think and Learn Smart Cycle, which costs around $150, and it allows your kid to be active while they're playing with their TV or their tablet, and obviously they won't get that much exercise, but at least you're combining the exercise with the tablet and the screen time for your kid.
I love anything to get them moving. That sounds like a really cool gift. I'm glad that Christmas is already passed because I'm sure my kids would have loved that one. Yeah. But if you had to pick one trend that you're seeing over and over again at CES, what would it be this year?
You know, maybe the biggest trend is the home assistant. We've heard about the Amazon Alexa, this home assistant that helps you, that has voice command and can handle orders and can control your other smart appliances around the home. Now we're seeing Alexa integrated into other devices, including cars and including other devices geared for kids, actually. Mattel just released its new Aristotle, which is a type of home hub like Alexa. In fact, it does have Alexa incorporated, but it's actually geared for infants. So, for example, if your infant is crying, it knows to play it a lullaby. So it's Alexa, but with a much deeper learning and a specific task. Also, LG has some cute little robots that kind of give Alexa a personality and a shape now. So they have Alexa included. They can handle the same tasks, but they can also have facial recognition to recognize everybody in your family. So it's this evolution of Alexa, Amazon's Alexa, and what the home assistant will be capable of.
And do we know, is this expensive?
If you want to say to somebody...
Well, it depends. The LG robots, the price has not been announced quite yet, and the Mattel's Aristotle, but we can probably expect it to be around the same price as the Amazon Alexa, maybe the robot a little bit more because it does have that screen and that camera for facial recognitions, but I would expect from $200 and $300 for these home assistants that are now very specialized.
Oh, I love that. I wish I had that when my kids were babies. Vanessa Hand Orellana, thanks for walking us through CES. Enjoy the show.